I'm going to give this torch to Pastor Turman, to Pastor Rodgers. This is from the Los Angeles Olympics.
I think it was junior high school when I learned and had to memorize the poem In Flanders Fields. Those of you who are English majors probably remember it. But there was a line in Flanders Fields that reads, "Behold a torch, be yours to hold it high." And so, Reverend Rodgers, may I suggest that this is a symbol of that which I received, and now I pass to you. A legacy, a responsibility, a challenge, a burden, a blessing. There was a preacher from Houston who talked in a sermon I heard many years ago about his truck and about how the truck squeaked and rocked. And he said that he noticed that one day he was carrying a load of rocks in his truck, and as he was driving, it was sturdier and steadier on the ground, and the squeaks went away. And he said the light went on. The truck was built to carry a burden. And when it was empty, it squeaked. But when it was doing what it was made to do, it functioned properly. May I suggest that this reflects handing you the burden and the blessing, the challenge and the triumph of pastoring the most historic church in the state of Michigan. God bless you, Reverend Rodgers, and may the Lord bless your pastoral ministry.
Reverend Dr. Turman, I thank God for you. And in fact, I would like to present a gift to you. I wanted to do this earlier, but Senator Ollier told me he had to leave, and so we had to let him speak up earlier. But I got this for you from myself. As I think about your ministry here, there's a lot of your ministry that moves me, that inspires me. The more I study your ministry, and for some of you who don't know, there was a time when I said I need more context. So I got the key from Andrew Media to go read through the business meeting notes, and I read through every single one of Reverend Turman's reports all throughout the years. And the more I read, the deeper my respect was for you. Your son tagged me in a Facebook video, I think about a year and a half ago. And he asked you to share thoughts to young pastors. And I believe he tagged about 35, 40 of us. And what I remember, what you said, is you said that we're called to be faithful. And as I think about you, as has been echoed out throughout this whole day, you were a person that was faithful to ministry through the ups and downs, through the highs and lows. When you were injured, when you were hurt, you served the very people that injured you and that hurt you. And it moves me. And it's an example of what shepherding really is. And I thank God for you being faithful to this church so it can be here when God called me to. And so I wanted to give you something to take back with you. It reads, thank you for your faithfulness and example, Reverend Dr. Kevin Turman. I thank you for your faithfulness to ministry for 30 years at Second Baptist Church of Detroit. I'm pleased to learn from your example and continue building upon your work towards God's vision for the congregation with patience and humility and Christ's service. Reverend Lawrence W. Rodgers.
Wow, thank you.
I would like to also say to Reverend Turman that I consider you my friend, and I open my ears to him and your advice and your counsel and your challenge. I want you to know that you have an open door to challenge me if you see fit. I accept your mentorship and I accept your friendship and hand of fellowship. I thank God for you.